Brazil becomes an exporter of supersonic fighter jets. Wait, did you hear that right? Yes, you did. And before we dive deep into this jaw-dropping twist in global defense history, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss stories that reshape the world as we know it. Because what I'm about to tell you is something no one expected to happen so soon. Brazil stepping onto the world stage not as a buyer, not as a junior partner, but as a full-scale manufacturer and exporter of cutting-edge Gripen aircraft to Colombia, signaling a dramatic shift in Latin American military power and rewriting the geopolitical playbook for the next decade. For decades, Brazil struggled to escape the shadow of foreign suppliers who dictated price, technology access, and strategic limitations, keeping the country dependent despite attempts to build an independent defense industry. But everything began to change the moment Brazil joined forces with Sweden to co-develop and produce the Gripen NG, one of the most advanced multi-role fighters on the planet, combining stealth-optimized design, supercruise capability, advanced avionics, and cost-efficient operation, making it a perfect match for nations seeking cutting-edge power without the financial strain of American or European giants. And now, as Colombia finalizes its acquisition of new Gripen fighters, the twist that no analyst predicted is unfolding. These jets, yes, the very ones Colombia will trust for national defense, will be manufactured in Brazil, inside the same facilities where Brazilian engineers, technicians, and pilots have spent years mastering high-end aeronautical engineering, transforming Brazil from an import-dependent military consumer into an export-ready aerospace powerhouse. This story doesn't begin today. It traces back through years of ambition, negotiation, and technological transformation. When Brazil first signed the Gripen deal, many critics mocked the idea that the country could ever take on a manufacturing role, calling it unrealistic, too expensive, too complex. They underestimated the power of persistence, and they certainly underestimated Embraer, the Brazilian aerospace company that was quietly building one of the strongest aviation ecosystems in the Southern Hemisphere. While other nations were content assembling parts or running small maintenance operations, Brazil insisted on full technology transfer, demanding access to the intellectual foundation that makes the Gripen what it is: the flight software, the mission computers, the weapons integration systems, and the aerodynamic engineering principles that allow the jet to dominate airspace with agility and precision. This insistence, which many global powers refused to comply with, is exactly what opened the door for Brazil to one day become an exporter, and that day has now arrived. As